Welcome everybody. I'm Blockchain Crusader. We're about to crusade through these blockchains. Let's get ready. Let's get ready to rock and roll. If you guys aren't part of the Crusader Army, make sure you hit that subscribe. Make sure you join that Discord to get part of the Crusader Army. Let's freaking go, guys. The markets have been exciting today. Let me tell you. I can see that we got some green in the back here, but we got something more important than the green. We got Bitcoin coming down to some critical levels, and that is going to be affecting the entire crypto market here. So we're going to be covering some different cryptos, what are the different critical levels for them, and where do I think they're headed. Sack Nasty in the house says it's a nasty day out there in the crypto. Let's go. Let's go, Sack Nasty. Appreciate you jumping in here, man. Always glad to see you supporting. I greatly appreciate you, man. Take it easy. Have fun. Let's go. Paul Sampson in the house. Let's go. Did we survive the baby crash? Man, the baby crash is just getting started, in my personal opinion. We got some green things are getting exciting right now here in the last hour. We've seen a few things pop up. But if we jump on over to the Bitcoin price, let's jump out to the daily here. I told you guys that once I saw this daily close below the 61,000, I was telling you guys that was my last line of defense before the ultimate price of coming down for Bitcoin. And look at this, since back in ending of February, we've wicked multiple times to the 61,000, but always closed above it, right? Above 61,197. Yesterday, we closed, and I said, hey, if this candle closes below 61,000, we're probably coming down. And we did. We had a fib retracement. Where is it? Right here. We had a gold pocket sitting here between 59,000 and 58. I was expecting a bounce, at least up to 61,000 to retest that before continues coming down. But we melted right through that thing like butter. I got stopped out of my long. I did put a long trade here around this area to come up to at least to 61,000. And yeah, got stopped out of that. It happens. It is what it is. But here we are now, right? Now, what is it looking like? If we jump down to the 4 hour, you see that we've had a few little wicks. We had a wick all the way back up to the 618, 59,000 retested, got instantly rejected, squashed that right back down. We are oversold, right? We've seen this happen many times when massive price action comes to the downside. You get oversold. You're like, man, there's only a matter of time that this thing comes right back around. Yeah, but Bitcoin can stay very irrational for a lot longer than these oscillators can tell you that it's actually going to come back. So here on the 4 hour, looking like it wants to come back around. On the 1 hour, we built a little bit of a double bottom here. You guys can see a little bottom, one booty cheek, two booty cheek. I'll draw it out for you guys right here. 1, 2. We broke this neckline, had the green candle pump during the FOMC meeting. We hit the top of the 618, got rejected, bang, came right back down. It erased all those. So everybody that got long here, okay, we're going up, boom, instantly lost, instantly out. So other question, Mike, I still believe, and I've been telling you guys, 55,000, the value area low of this range is where we're headed. We're below the point of control, which was the 61,100. If we jump on over to the pivots here, let's see here, the monthly, we've got let's see here, where is the quarterly pivots? Let me get rid of this thing right here. The quarterly pivot was right on the 61,000, right on the 61,000. We lost that coming back down here. We have some supports here for the quarterly. Support 1, support 2, support 3. Let me bring those up. Where are they at? Oh, this is down to 1 hour. Let me jump out to the daily. Oh, come on now. Where are my supports? Come on. Bruh. Okay, here we go. Support 1. Well, this is for the quarterly. So for the quarterly, support 1 is down at 47,000. That's not what I was trying to put out. I was trying to put out the monthly, sorry. The monthly here. So if we look at the monthly supports here for this pivot, right, the monthly pivot is sitting up here at 64,000. We're currently below the quarterly pivot, which was 61,000. And now we went through the first support, 58,000, melted through that. Second support is 55,700, right above the area low of this, the value area low of this range, which is sitting at 55,300, give or take. So just by a few $100, give or take. This is the zone that I'm targeting. If we lose this, right? If we lose that zone, let me turn these pivots off. We did not spend a lot of time here, right? We didn't spend a lot of time between 49,000 and 55,000. So if we lose 55, there's not a lot to hold us up here. There's just a few days of ranging here between 52 and 50,000. I suspect that if we lose 55, it's definitely going to be a bumpy road down to these low 50s, potentially even tapping this $49,000 area. That's the next range that we spent a lot of time in before we had the massive parabolic move. See, we bottomed out over here around August. Then we had this aggressive move up into this range. We crossed the point of control back here, and we steadily just crept up the entire quarter four of 2023 until we broke this range and we started moving up. So if we lose 55, I will be looking to see what the resistance looks like, the support looks like, I should say. The support looks like in this area between 52 and 50. But 49,100 is probably the most local support here, which is the value area high. And we will see if that holds. You know, I'm not going to say we're going to go dumping lower than 49. I'm not even saying we're dumping lower than 55. Right now, the target for me is 55, which is another, let's see, from where we're at right now, it's 4%. 4% more drop for Bitcoin, which is literally nothing in Bitcoin. All right, a 4% drop for Bitcoin is nothing. So very, very close to this 55,000 area. And then we will take a look there from where we go. Now, let's jump into the chat here. Let's say what's up to everybody. What's going on? MSAK, what's going on? Selena Vibin, what's going on? Megali, what's up? Sack Nasty, Crypto Cologne. I appreciate every single one of you guys jumping in here. Let's start covering some altcoins. I just dropped my, let's see here. I just dropped a video talking about Velodrome. I made one about Aerodrome yesterday. So if you guys checking out these videos, which I recommend you do, I checked out some critical levels for Velodrome price potentially dropping here, obviously along with the rest of Bitcoin. Cover that, and I covered Aerodrome yesterday, covered Ondo the day before that. So definitely go check out those videos if you haven't already. Also, if you're not subscribed to my YouTube, come on over here to my YouTube and hit this subscribe, because TikTok is officially getting banned, right? Unless they win some type of law case or something, TikTok is going away. So make sure you are jumping into my Discord if you're not in there already, and make sure you guys are jumping over here. Actually, I'm going to share this with my Discord. I actually forgot to share it with my Discord here. So quick little, just sorry about that, guys. Just quick little thing right here. This is my Discord, the Crypto Citadel. If you guys want to join that, the link is in the bio. The Crypto Citadel is free to join. It has a premium section if you want to learn about DeFi and how to make money with DeFi and get into these different DeFi pools, and some fundamental information and research that I post there for you guys. In the free section, you guys get daily news breakdowns, just a general chat, some funny memes, altcoins, and just different things like that, and just hang out section. So make sure you guys are jumping in there if you're not already. Now let's go back over here to the meme to the meme coins, to the altcoins. What are we buying? Somebody said, what are we buying? Well, I'm taking a look at Render here. So Render is one that's on my list. So let's go take a look at Render. Render is up 4.6% today. Had a nice little bounce today. So let's go check out Render. I was taking a look at Maker earlier today because I was looking at jumping in a DeFi pool. I'm currently in a DeFi pool right now for ENA and Ethereum, doing pretty well. Has been generating about $3.5, almost $4 per day. So putting that money to work, and that does compound over time. So let's see here. We're going to look at Render. So Render network on Coinbase. Okay. Let's see here. This what pivot is this? This is the monthly pivot. Okay. Let's get the monthly range for obviously the month of April. This month that we just closed right now. Month of April. Bang. And then let's see here. We have all the way from February. Because Coinbase. Do we have any other render that is? Let's see here. KuCoin, maybe. Is there any other? Let's see, KuCoin. Yes, more information. Yes, more data. That's what I want, baby. Let's go. Let's go. That's what I'm talking about. All right, let's get the quarter one range here for 2024. Let's go all the way to the beginning of January. Beginning of January, where we at? Bang, all the way to April. Well, March 31st. Guys, smash those likes, hit that subscribe. I'm Blockchain Crusader, Crusading to these blockchain. If you're just joining in here, let's get ready to rock and roll. As you guys can see here, we are inside the range for the quarter one of 2024. We have, come down here. We were above it when we were sitting around here in the March area, sitting between $13 all the way up to $10.05, 50 cents, I should say. We broke below that. We lost the monthly pivots time over time. Let me turn off these monthly pivots here for just a second. They're not relevant right now. As you guys can see, we have a naked point of control sitting down at $3.84. Now, am I saying we're gonna drop all the way down there? I don't think so. That is a 48% drop, which is doable for altcoins, right? 48% drop, especially if Bitcoin does drop into the lower levels. We're talking about 55 all the way to potentially 49, which is a what? If we drop all the way down to 49,000 from where we're at right now, not saying this is going to be a straight line, but that's another 14% drop for Bitcoin. 14%, about 30 something more percent drop for altcoins. Very possible. Not saying we're going to go here right now, $3.86, but I'm just saying if Bitcoin continues to retrace, it is definitely a possibility for this, because this is a critical level here, the naked point of control of $3.84. Now, let's get some some more local ranges. So the local range here for April that we just closed out, where is April? We're still sitting inside the range for April. Let's see. Let's get the January range as well. Stick with me here, guys. Let's get all these different monthly ranges, as they will come and become relevant here. February 29th. Bang. And we've got the March range. So, as you can see here, the value area low and the value area high for February and April are lining up. They're pretty much the same. If we lose this value area low, which is sitting at $7.14, if we lose that, and when I mean lose it, I don't mean these massive wicks that we've been wicking. If we actually close below it, right? We actually close below and we can't get back above it, then we are entering back into this February range, which also has a point of control sitting, a naked point of control sitting down here at $4.79. So this is another point of control right here, around $4.90, $4.70 area, give or take, which is another thing to keep an eye on. Oops, come on, man. Come on now. So another zone to be looking at. We have been having some support here on these massive wicks down to $5, $5.84. So those is another little area to be looking at. But if we do fall below this value area low of $7.14, that's definitely something to be looking at. Obviously, if we get back above the point of control for April, which is $8, value area high is $9.21. And that is going to be very unlikely right now, especially that's a 21% move to the upside. That is very unlikely for render right now, especially with how Bitcoin is acting. Right now, Bitcoin is in a very bearish trend on the way down. So unless Bitcoin has a massive reversal, do not expect these altcoins to go up. So right now, I am hunting dips, right? I'm hunting dips to see where these altcoins are going to drop down to. That's what I'm looking at. Depending how much Bitcoin drops, these altcoins will drop. And if they do, I'm going to be hunting down. So if we can drop down to less than $5 for render, that would be a huge potential for me for $2 cost average. If we drop below $6, right, down to these wicks of 5 something into the $5 range, another dollar cost averaging position for me personally. Not telling you guys to do this. I'm telling you what I'm doing. I'm looking for anything below $6 to start dollar cost averaging some render heavily, because that's all going to be dependent on right now. From where we're at, if we drop down to about $5.83, that's a 21% pullback for render. That is literally very, very possible, especially if Bitcoin drops down to 55 or lower. Another 20% drop is very, very possible for altcoins. So render, those are the levels that I'm looking at for render here, to start dollar cost averaging some more positions. Now let's go take a look at let's see here. Let's look at the chat. Let's see what the chat's going up. Crypto Colon says, looks like Sol going back up. Definitely going to take a look at that as well. Will pull back, had to come back sooner or later. Charts were saying to pull back was coming. BTC pulled back to 52K reset. Sarcastics then off to the moon. Yeah, dude, Bitcoin was up 7 months in a row. There was definitely going to be a pullback at some point, right? People just get upset when the pullbacks happen and they didn't take profits on the way up. It's just logical. Bitcoin can't only go up and nothing but up. So as you guys can see here, I highlighted this local little top right here, which has been kind of support in the last couple of times we've dipped, and we came exactly down to 117 before coming back up, closing above this value area high of $126. We're currently sitting at 131 for the day. Unless we drop in the next 3 hours, we should be holding this value area high, this value area low of the 126 bucks, which is very very bullish for Bitcoin, for Solana, not Bitcoin, for Solana. So that is something that I'm looking at. Obviously, if we lose the value area low of 126, 117 is the next area. If that is lost, then we can potentially be heading lower into the 100s, a sub closer to the 100 area in general. But for now, we're between the 138 and the 117. Looks like it's going to be the zone for Solana until Bitcoin decides whether it's jumping or pumping. Altcoin season, buddy. Not yet, man. Not yet. Altcoin season is not yet. I understand that a lot of you guys are seeing all this green in the markets and you're getting excited, like, oh, altcoins are gonna have an altcoin rally. Not necessarily. Bitcoin needs to figure out what it's doing first, and then it will, altcoins will adjust from there. Right now, Bitcoin is still in a very strong trajectory to the downside, with no real relief rally coming up for Bitcoin anytime soon. So if Bitcoin continues to drop to the downside, I expect for the altcoins to continue doing the same as well. So we will see here. We will see if we come down to this 55,000, this value area low. Top 5 memes. I'm not really following any of the meme coins right now, just because that's not where the money is, especially with how Bitcoin's acting right now. So let's see here. I'll show you guys a little something. This is called DeFi Crystal app. This is the app that I use to find these different DeFi pools that I jump into. This is the pool that I'm in right now. ENA and wrapped Ethereum. ENA is Athena. It's currently with $1,000 in liquidity. It's estimated it's creating a 24-hour, every 24 hours, $3.02 is a $90 a month. And obviously, it was generating a little bit more than this before the dip happened. Is a generation of 110% yearly, 9% monthly. And the thing about this thing is, a lot of people want to get into these DeFi liquidity pools and get like 3,000%, 5,000%, and make like $500 a day. It is possible to do certain things in DeFi where you could be generating, let's say, like $100 a day or so, right? But this is realistically more feasible. These $3 a day, which is really good, right, is a lot more feasible. And not just that, but this is just with $1,000, right? If you now boost this up to $10,000, you're generating $30 a day. You're generating $11,000 a year, $905 a month. So it all depends on how much risk, how much liquidity you want to inject. But honestly, personally, I believe with $1,000, $3 a day, is slowly compounding and you're generating more money versus your money just sitting there doing absolutely nothing in your wallet. And it's a lot more sustainable, right? You don't have to deal with the crazy price fluctuations and APY drops or problems that occur with these liquidity pools that are presenting these massive amounts of APY that is actually not really sustainable at all. So I did post this in my Discord group. I have it posted here in my DeFi pools as one of the ones that I'm in, right? The ENA wrapped ETH. And then I was also into an AVAX and AVAX and USDC. Also some Sushi Swap, Arbitrum, USDC and USDT. There was a nice little generation there of like 4,000 APY. Jumped in there, made about $100 a day for a short period of time before obviously that dropped. I appreciate every single one of you guys. Sack Nasty just jumping in here. Rob, Christiana, thank you all you guys for jumping in here. Like I said, the Discord is free. If you guys want to unlock the premium section, you go to the upgrade channel right here. Hit this upgrade. It's $15 a month for the first 50 people. $15 a month, guys. That is literally 50 cents a day for being in the premium section, learning how to make your money work for yourself. 50 cents a day, guys. Just that one pool I showed you is making $3 a day. You're already more than making more money than what it's costing you to be in the group with just that one simple pool. So $15 a month, 50 cents a day for the first 50 people. Then that price will double up to 30 after the first 50 slots are taken. So take advantage of that. Jump in here, learn how to use DeFi for your advantage. Now let's jump back to the show here. Everybody wants to talk about altcoins. It's like printing your own cash, bro. Yeah, 100%, Ricky. 100%, dude. I appreciate you, Justin, for sharing the live. Appreciate all of you guys smashing those likes, hitting that subscribe. Make sure you're tapping that screen if you're over on TikTok. Let's jump on over to ICP. Let's look at what ICP is doing right now. Well, actually, let's look at AVAX here real quick since we're already here. All right, AVAX still holding this value area high, this value area low, I'm sorry, of $31. Very, very important. If we lose $31, I will be targeting this 28, potentially even $29 section. This should be some support right around here. Let me mark it out for you guys. This little bottom section right here, $29.50 should be a nice little section of support. If not, the next area will be $28.15, which is a drop of, from where we're at right now, it's another 10% to that $29, 14% down to $28 for AVAX. Obviously, if that area is lost, then we will continue heading down here. We have a naked point of control of $22. We have some other areas of support on the way down, but $22 would be the overall major target if Bitcoin and altcoins in general have a longer bearish trend to the downside, which is a drop of about, I'll tell you right now, down to that point of control is a 32% drop from where we're at right now, down to $22. Now am I saying we're going to drop directly down there? Absolutely not. I suspect that if we do enter this like bearish summer lullaby that we usually hit, right, I expect us to just be whipping around and whipping around and whipping around and whipping around until we eventually get down here at some point throughout the next couple of months, right? The summer could be very boring. Usually it is kind of boring in the summer. Before any crazy price action takes action again. Usually Q4 of the year is very, very bullish, and a lot of price fluctuations occur in the last quarter of the year. So that's definitely something that I'm going to be looking out for. Not saying that it will happen, not saying that it has to happen, just saying that it's something that I'm looking at here. So let's jump on over to ICP. Oh man, this freaking, I always leave the brush on. Oh, come on. Go on you. All right, ICP, it's a little tricky one, let me tell you, a little tricky one. But in general, overall, we filled this gold pocket to the downside. Let me get rid of this gold pocket right here. We filled that to the downside. We're back above the $13 zone right now. But overall, we need to get up above here. We need to get above $15.41. If you guys look, I've been telling you guys multiple times, we have a gold pocket sitting up at $16 and $17, between $16.91 and $17.23. We have a gold pocket sitting up there that hasn't been tapped yet. But since the ending of December, we have tapped this $15 area so many times for this entire range. We've just been ranging. We finally broke above $15, ran all the way up to 20, tapped out, came down to retest this 15, which I expected to, right? I expected to have this retracement, but then that lined up with the Bitcoin dump of April 13th. And then we had the massive capitulation event down to $10 ICP. Then we ran it back up to 15, got rejected once again, and came back down. So until we can actually break above 15 and hold above 15 for ICP is still range bound. So if you guys are out there looking for dollar cost averaging, this is the dollar cost averaging opportunities that I'm looking at. Meanwhile, we're below 15. That's the zone. That's the zone for me right now that I'm looking at. Let's see here. Smash those likes, guys. Tap that screen. Let's get it rocking and rolling. Drop the questions down below. I'll look at the different altcoins you guys want me to cover. In the meantime, I'm just going to be going through my own personal list here of altcoins that I want to look at. Let's look at let's take a look at Phantom. Phantom is another one that I've been keeping on my radar here. Let's take a look at Phantom on Binance. Perfect. I already had a little chart set up. Okay, let's see here. What is this? This is definitely outdated. So let me update it here real quick. Okay, let's get the range for April. Still sitting inside the range of April right now. We're sitting, we're still holding above the value area low, which is 60 cents. The point of control, which is a naked point of control right now, is 73 cents. which kind of almost lines up with the value area low for the month of March, I'm sorry, which is 75. So between 73 and 75, there is going to be some resistance there for sure. If we lose this 60-cent level, which is the value area low, there's not a lot of volume holding us below this. So we could see a big drop down to 45,000, or at least close to 45,000, 45 cents, which is the value area high for February here for Phantom. So we'll see what happens with Phantom. Those are, let's see here. Let's see what the pivots are looking like. Monthly pivot is sitting right around the same point of control and value area high, sitting at 74 cents. So that is going to be a local region here to definitely be looking out for potentially a run up to tapping that. And if Bitcoin comes back down, then obviously potentially losing this 60 cents area and taking it back down to potentially the value area high of February, which is 45 cents, which is a total drop of about 31% more, give or take, especially if Bitcoin is dropping below 55,000. Yes, that is Phantom. This is Phantom right here that we're looking at right now. Obviously, if we come back up, the main zone that we need to get above is this 74 cents to 75-cent zone. We get above that, we're making a run for the value area high of April, which is sitting around 86 cents. So that's what I'm looking at for right now. Let's actually look at some monthly supports as well. So yeah, if we lose the value area low of April, which is 60 cents. I'm sorry, yeah, 60 cents. The first support line here is 55 cents, which we have hit before, 2 times before here. We've hit this, and now we have the next support is sitting at 44 cents, which is right below the value area high that I was mentioning. So we will see if that holds out. So that's Phantom. Which altcoins are you DCing into? Personally, I'm trying to DCA into Render. I'm trying to DCA into Velodrome, Aerodrome, Ondo, and RDS swap. RDS swap is below 10 cents. Let's actually cover that one right now. So RDS, excuse me, guys. What the heck is this? No, let me go look at a different chart. Okay, here we go. So the range for April. We lost the range of April, clearly. We're coming towards this naked point of control sitting down here at 6 cents, 0.069. You guys can see right here. I'll just mark it out for you guys. Bang. Coming right to it. We haven't tapped it just yet. We just kind of front ran it by just a little bit. But that is where I foresee us heading if we continue moving to the downside, and potentially even as low as 0.059, which is another drop of about, worst case, 21%. If we just come to the point of control, it's another 9% drop, which is definitely very doable for these, especially for this one. This is a very low cap crypto. This is the Uniswap of Bitcoin, right? I'm very bullish on this project long term, but clearly we've had a huge pullback. We went up as high as about 30 cents, and now we're back down below 10. So I will be dollar cost averaging into this one because my entry point is somewhere around here between 6 to 7 cents. That's where I kind of got into it before this big run up. So I will dollar cost average here a little bit more, pick up a little bit more because I did buy some as well around 14, 15 cent area. So I'll bring that average a little bit more down, continue buying down here. I am bullish on this in the long term. I think the RDS swap could potentially get close to $1, maybe even more. Who knows? That's just my personal opinion. That's what I'm looking at right now. What did you say for Bitcoin and Solana? So for Bitcoin right now, I'm targeting 55,000 is where we're headed. We're headed towards 55,000. Now, if 55,000 is lost, then we don't really have a lot of anything holding us up except for this little range that we had back here in this no man's zone, right, between 52,000 and 50,000. But the big kahuna is going to be this value area high of this previous range that we were in. That's about 49,200. Not saying we're going to drop directly there or that we have to come here. We can come down here and then come back up. Who who knows? We have to see how long this bearish trend is going to last, and where it's going to take us. We got to take it level by level. Right now, I'm targeting 55,000 and see how Bitcoin reacts when it gets there. Is it going to hold the support? Is it going to be bullish? Those are all the things we need to be looking at. I appreciate every one of you guys smashing those likes, hitting that subscribe if you haven't already. Make sure you're tapping that screen if you're on TikTok. If you're not on, if you are on TikTok and you're not subscribed to my YouTube, make sure you come on over here to my YouTube, Blockchain Crusader, and hit that subscribe because TikTok is getting banned. So you just never know. All right, let's go take a look at AXGT, Axon Dow. So Axon Dow has had a nice little recovery here. It's up 11% in the last 24 hours. Got back above this value area low zone that I had marked out here. So we will see, can it continue to recover? Obviously, this is all highly dependent on Bitcoin. If Bitcoin moves up, then we're definitely going to see a recovery from Axon Dow. Now, if Bitcoin continues to move down, just like any other altcoin, we will continue to see this dropping below. This already has had a huge, massive retracement of about 80 something percent, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, about 80% retrace from the top of 96 cents. I'm kicking myself for not selling it, but who knows, right? Nobody knew that this was going to be the top. Hindsight is always 2020. Did I take profits on the way up? Yes, but it sucks that this thing has dropped so low. But this project has only been out since February. This project launched February 13th. February 13th, it launched. It literally pumped 26,000%. Right, it pumped 26,000% or 22,000%, whatever it was, in like 34 days, and now it's down 80% from there, which sucks. I still have a big bag of Axon Dow, but it is the biggest project in decentralized science right now. So if decentralized science has any hope of, if you're any at all type of bullish on decentralized science, Axon Dow definitely has a future to definitely play in decentralized science sector for crypto. So when decentralized science gets this big moment and spotlight, I think it's definitely going to recover and do very well in the long term here for this bull market. This bull market is still very early, guys. Still very young. We just had the halving a few weeks ago. Most people get, I understand that Bitcoin's had a lot of price fluctuation to the upside, right? We made new all-time highs. Now we're coming down, and it feels like, man, the whole bull market already came and went, and it's over already. But it's actually not like that. The bull market is not over. The bull market is still young. The 4-year cycle is still in play. I don't believe in the shortened cycle. So definitely don't get freaked out because we've had a 20-30% retracement. Most altcoins are down about 30% on the month. If we check over here, 30 days, check this out. Check this out, guys. I love doing this with my coin market cap. I hate this 1 hour. Take this thing off. There you go. Look at this. So in the last 30 days, Bitcoin is down 16%. Ethereum is down 14%. Sorry. Everything is still up in the 90 days. 90 days, almost everything is still green, In the 30 days, though, is where we're seeing some red. Cardano's down 28%, 23%. Let's see here. Chainlink is down 28% on the month. On the 60-day, we're down 40% on Chainlink. Near's down 9%. Near's been holding up very, very strong, still up 40% in the 60 days. ICP is down 27%. What is there was a specific altcoin that I wanted to cover. Stacks is down 40% on the 30-day. Here, Render is down 25% on the 30-day. Arbitrum is down 34%. So a lot of things are down between 40 to 30%, give or take, in the 30-day. Some are a little bit less, but the worst case scenarios are between 40 to 30% for the altcoins. We typically see a 30 or 40% pullback for Bitcoin. We're seeing that right now in altcoins. Bitcoin still had a 20%, give or take, dip, which is still a relatively very small dip for Bitcoin. Fetch AI is down 31% on the 30 days, down below $2. I know they got their merger coming up. We also have Singularity Net. It's below like 70 cents, or below, I should say, 80 cents. Let's see here. Ondo is down 13%. Ondo's had a super aggressive move to the upside. Singularity Net down 31% on the 30 days, down below 80 cents right now. I know they got their merger coming up. This is another one that I'm planning on dollar cost averaging into. We'll look at some Singularity Net levels here in just a second. A lot of cryptos are just down 30-40%, 30-40%, which is very, very usual, very normal. And we could definitely see a lot more of that with Bitcoin pulling back, right? Bitcoin's only pulled back 16% on the 30-day. Bitcoin can definitely pull back a lot more. We're in the neutral area for 52 on the fear and greed index right now. So it's one of those things where you want things to neutralize, you want things to calm down, you got to go through some pain. Somebody said Proppy doing well. Let's check out Proppy. What's Proppy up to right now? Proppy is only down 0.19% or 0.72% on the day. Let's see here on the 7-day, it's down 17%. On the month, it's still up 23%, and in the year is up 500%. Very, very strong move for Proppy. Definitely another real world asset crypto. If you guys are looking for those, this is definitely another one. Oh, Crypto Billy says, when wrench? Man, that is a good question. Let me jump in there right now and get you that wrench, my man. Let me jump in there right now and get you. Sorry about that. I just got to give this man the wrench he deserves. Let's see here. We're at as moderator. What's this standard? I don't know what the difference is. I didn't have time to read. Just whatever that is. And bam. There it is. The infinite glitch. You got your wrench, Crypto Billy. Let's go. Oops. Sorry about that, guys. That was an extra blowhorn that I wasn't expecting. Let's jump into, yes, I'll take a look at Noble Blocks here in a second. Let's take a look at Singularity Net. AGIX, if only I could spell. Yeah, on Binance. Let's take a look here. We've got a nice little range up here. So let's take the Q1 range. So Q1 range is a pretty big range. Come on, January 1st. All the way to, come on, March 31st. So yeah, macro level up here, we are below the value area high for the Q1 range. Right, we got the point of control sitting down here at 28 cents. I do not believe we're going to jump all the way down to 28 cents. That is a massive 63% drop for AGIX. So that I'm not expecting. So let me just get rid of this here real quick. Let's take some quick monthly supports. So as you guys can see here, the monthly support, guys, these are the support lines we're looking at. Support 1 is sitting at 64 cents. Support 2 is sitting at 48 cents. Now, how likely are these supports? So let's take a look at that. Let's measure the. Let's get a Fib retracement from the very tip top. What's high? Yeah, from the very tip top to the bottom here. We've got a gold pocket sitting up here. Let me click on this. Oh, sorry. What am I doing? We got a gold pocket that we had not filled up to $1 and some change. Now let's get this. That's to the upside. Let's get this fib pull from this bottom to this top right here. Sitting right. We just filled that gold pocket today. We just filled that gold pocket of 78 to 77 cents, which is very interesting. We filled that gold pocket. We're still below the 0.5. Let's get the monthly range for April here. Let me turn this magnet off. So for April, come on, April 30th, come on, where you at? We're still sitting right on the point of control, right below the point of control for April, staying above the value area high of 77 cents. As you guys can see here, we've had some support at these levels down here. So some horizontal supports to be looking at, sitting at 66 and right here at 72, 73, which was the gold pocket. Well, no, not the gold pocket. The gold pocket was up here at 77. So 73 to 66 cents, which is going to be a nice little zone. If we drop below 77, look out for 73 to 66 cents area before dropping down lower. We lose that. There's definitely not a lot of volume down here, which would then kick in the overall range for quarter one. If that is lost, there's, like, as you see, there's not a lot of volume here in this area in the 58 cents. We don't start getting some big peak of volume until about 50 cents once again. So we will see if AGX drops lower like that. If that does happen, let's see how much of a pullback that is. That is down to about 50 cents, is another 37% pullback. Very possible 20% pullback. 18% down to 66. Very, very possible pullbacks here for AGIX if Bitcoin does continue to drop down to the downside. Can you or anyone rate my portfolio? Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana, Near, Render, Injective, Prime, Arrow, Stacks, and GFI. I don't. What's GFI? GFI. Oh, Goldfinch. Okay, cool. So, dude, I think that is a super solid. I don't know what the distribution between all of those cryptos are, but Ben, the fact that your portfolio is Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana, Near, and Render, right? Those are all big top tier projects, right? That's safe plays, but still have a lot of room to run. I think Render can go up to like at least $30. Near can potentially go. Actually, I don't have a price prediction for Near. Solana is definitely going to probably break new all-time highs as well. So I don't know what your distribution or your entry points are, but in general, it's a nice distribution between safe and some aggressive moves. I think Arrow, Stacks, Goldfinch. I don't know anything about Prime. That Prime I don't know anything about, but I like that portfolio, man. That has a lot of good picks there, man. Very good portfolio, Ben. I don't know when you got in or what your distribution looks like, but overall, that looks very good. Crypto Billy says, I'm in a Bitcoin short since 62,000. That's a huge volume gap down to 52. Looked too tempting. It was a degen trade at the time as Confluence wasn't there, but VRVP been truth tellers. Let's go, Crypto Billy. Let's go. Crypto Billy been killing it, not just only on his spaces that are every Tuesday at 9 p.m. Eastern time, but trading, buying the lows. This guy bought the bottom of Solana, bought the bottom of what else did you buy the bottom of? I forgot what it was that you told me. I know you bought the bottom of Solana. You bought a lot of cryptos down below. Man, Crypto Billy's the guy to be following. If you're not following him over on Twitter and on his Discord, definitely go do that if you haven't already. Prime is gaming. Okay, let's see here. What is Prime? Let me look at. Epic Prime. I'm assuming it's this one, right? Let's see here. Sitting at 13 million market cap. So this is a low cap or high risk play. Okay, let's see here. Official website. Cool. The global leading producer of licensed NFTs, games, and metaverse. Interesante. We are Epic. Nice. Okay. This is definitely interesting. Interesting. Keep that on my radar. Bitcoin 16,500. Let's go, Crypto Billy. Buying the bottom of Bitcoin 16,500. That's what I'm talking about. You put your money where your mouth is, and you got the stones for it. You're gonna make some money in this space. You're gonna make some money in this space. You just gotta have long-term goals. Long-term goals. That's what I'm talking about. WorldCoin, broski. What is WorldCoin up to right now? Let's see here. WorldCoin, the one that made the world famous about the whole AI retina scanner thing, sitting at $4.60, up 1% today. Let's take a look at the levels here for WorldCoin. WorldCoin, not World Bank. What's the ticker? Okay, RWL. I mean WLD. Let's see here. Okay. Very similar to AGIX. Let's get the April range right now. We just came out of that month. Still sitting inside the April range. Point of control is up at what is this? $4.82. Value area low is sitting at $4.30. Let's see what the monthly pivots are looking like. Monthly pivot is all the way up at $5.50. If we lose the value area low, the support are down below at $3.72. 74 cents is the first support for what is this, for World's Coin. Let me turn my magnet off. That would be a total drop of about 18% to the first support line here. Interesting. But yeah, it's just very similar to what AGIX and all these other altcoins are looking like. They had a low start here in January and they had a massive climb up in February into March. All the altcoins were really running, especially the AI coins. They were definitely running during that time. And now everything's been coming back down here slowly. So I appreciate every single one of you guys smashing those likes, hitting that subscribe. Join the Crusader Army if you haven't already, guys. If you haven't hit subscribe, hit that subscribe right now. If you haven't joined the Discord, go do so right now. Hit that link in the bio. If you're on TikTok, go to my profile, go directly to the link. It'll take you here to my Discord. If you are on YouTube, the link is down below in the description. It is free. And if you want to join the premium section to learn how to make your money work for yourself using DeFi and fundamentals, definitely go check that out. It's $15 a month. You hit the upgrade section here, $15 a month, which is 50 cents a day. 50 cents a day, guys. And the pool that I'm in right now is literally making over $3 a day, which is already paying back the $15 you're making a month. So that being said, if you want to join the DeFi section and you want to join the premium section and learn how to use DeFi, definitely do so. If you just want to hang out in the free section, that's fine as well. Join the Crypto Citadel and hang out with the Crusaders there. That is where the Crusader Army is at. So definitely go do that if you haven't already. Appreciate every single one of you guys in here, smashing those likes, hitting that subscribe. Crypto Billy, thank you for dropping the link in the chat. Thank you for dropping the link in the chat. Greatly appreciate it. Let me see here. I wonder if I can do this. See if I can drop it into my TikTok chat. See if that works. A lot of alt charts look similar. Oh yeah, a lot of altcoin charts look very similar right now. They're all kind of just following the wave around the same time. What's up, Puddles? Hey, yo. Appreciate every single one of you in here. Let's see here. Yeah, WorldCoin. Yeah, we hit that already. Let's see here. Let's jump in the chat. Crypto Billy, appreciate you, man. I know you're probably going to be heading out here soon since you got Frankie. Frankie's live is probably starting up soon. Any meme coin picks, or are you staying away from there? I'm definitely staying away from from meme coins right now. I already have KAKA New and Kimbo. Those are the two meme coins that I've been holding for the long term. We can take a look at Cock-a-doodle-doo here, see how Cock-a-doodle-doo is doing. Let's see here. So yeah, Cock-a-doodle-doo is range bound right now, as you guys can see. Oh, this is the 4 hour. Let's jump out to the daily. As you guys can see here, it is range bound between 2450 with obviously 5 zeros in the front and 3212 and 5 zeros in the front. Just range bounds right now with everything that's happening in the Bitcoin crypto space in general. Until Bitcoin doesn't start pumping back up, the altcoins aren't going to be pumping back up anytime soon either. So definitely need to keep an eye on that, because everybody wants to get into the meme coins until they realize that meme coins melt in the and there's any level of turbulence. Meme coins just melt, man, and that's just the way it is. It's one of those things that people need to be paying attention to and taking profits. If they're not taking profits on their meme coins, they're going to get dumped on at some point. Meme coins do not go up forever. No crypto goes up forever, especially not the meme coins. Everybody was like, oh, Brett, and then Brett, right? It's just one of those things. You got to be aware of what you're in. You got to manage your risk. And you know how you manage risk? By taking profits, by pulling out initials. Recommendations on cold storage. Was looking at Ledger. What's your thoughts? I've got an Arculus wallet here that I'm going to be giving out away when we hit 5,000 subscribers on YouTube. So whether depending what we do first, whether we hit 5,000 subscribers on YouTube or 50 members, 50 premium members in the Discord, I'll be giving away this Oculus wallet. Oculus wallet, it's a hardware wallet on your phone. I like it a lot. I like Ledger as well, but I didn't like all the things that they were doing with like the backdoor key to be able to unlock and pull out your seed phrase and all these things. They're just getting a little bit too fancy, too crazy. Can't trust them, so I'm kind of staying away from Ledger for that reason. I still have my Ledger Nano S, which is one that I bought back in like 2018. I still got it. I will continue to use that one because that one doesn't have that upgrade capability that at least that I know of. Until I can fully transmit everything over. But another one that I like is that I plan on ordering one here soon. And this is by no means an endorsement of any kind. I don't have any affiliation with them. Where'd it go? Here we go. This cold storage wallet right here. Sorry about that, guys. Oops. Here it is. Keystone Pro. I like the Keystones. $192 for the bundle pack, $129 just to get the Keystone. They have the tablet punch. They have they have a whole little bundle thing. If you want to add all of that, or if you just want the hardware wallet, it's air gapped. It's really cool. It's really secure. So this is the one that I would be ordering. Yes, it might seem a little pricey at $129, but guys, if you're going to be your own bank and you're going to store hundreds of thousands of dollars or tens of thousands of dollars, definitely don't want to take the cheap way out to be your own bank. You think banks are buying the cheapest vaults possible out there, or they're buying the best vaults? I understand that most money is now digital anyways. You don't even use those vaults. I walk into my bank and the bank vault is open like every time. I'm just like, it's ridiculous, the world we live in. The vaults are empty. So yeah, those are the two that I would recommend, Keystone or Oculus. Those are the ones that I would look at. So I appreciate every single one of you guys jumping in here, smashing those likes, hitting that subscribe, joining the Crusader Army. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe, join the Crusader Army. Make sure you guys keep following me. We're going to keep growing this show and this channel. Or like I said, guys, if you're not following me over here on YouTube, sorry about that. If you're not following me over here on YouTube, make sure you do that as well. Blockchain Crusader on YouTube. Stay up to date with all my videos. Join the Discord. Get in here, learn how to make money with DeFi. It's $15. The best thing to do is to invest in yourself. If you're not investing in yourself, you're not investing into your education, you are shorting yourself. You are shorting yourself. It's not all about just putting money into the market. If you don't educate yourself and learn how to make more money in the market, you're just leaving money on the table. So for 50 cents a day, you can join the premium section, learn how to use DeFi properly and make money with DeFi. And fundamental information, get a whole little group chat going with me and some other people that are in here, and just get in part of a community that's learning how to make money in these spaces, even when things are going down, right? If you don't want to be a trader, I can understand most people want to become traders, but not everyone is cut out to do it, right? DeFi is a little bit more simpler than trading, that's for sure. And it just makes you passive income over time, and you're just managing it, for a few minutes every day, making sure you're staying in range. And I'm teaching all of those things here in the premium section of the Crypto Citadel. So make sure you hit this upgrade section, become one of the first 50 people to join. It's $15 a month, which is only 50 cents a day. Invest 50 cents a day in your own life to upgrade your crypto game. Guys, I'm Blockchain Crusader, crusading through these blockchains every single day. I appreciate every single one of you guys smashing those likes and hitting that subscribe. Until next time, see ya.